Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a great morning so far. Those of you who do not know and that are new, my name is Chelsea and I do live tarot readings on Facebook. And this morning I am doing a Twin Flame Collective Weekly Tarot reading. So it will be for the upcoming energies of the two of you guys for this upcoming week, okay? And so I'm going to try to wait and see if anybody's going to jump on. Alright, and so I also do want to add and let you guys know that if you guys wish to send in a donation or a tip to help supporting me, you guys can do that. I did post a few payment options in the description box to the side if you guys want to check that out. Also, I am providing an extended read after this one for what are their fantasies, thoughts, and feelings, using my Tarot of Sexual Magic deck and the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Okay. And so again, if you guys would please share, not only to help support, but to allow others the opportunity to receive these messages. And then also, please like this video if you guys enjoyed it by hitting the big thumbs up button. And also, if you guys would like to leave a comment of your feedback, if you resonated, I would greatly love to receive some of those, just to see overall how many of you guys connected to the messages. With that being said, I'm fixing to jump right in for the upcoming week ahead. This week, Twin Flame energies. So starting off, we have the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like the overall lesson and experience within the certain circumstances and situation within this twin flame connection is that you guys are learning to not be so judgmental possibly on yourselves and to kind of self-reflect. And obviously, like with this deck here, it's like this mirror. So I feel like this is to allow you guys to evolve by, you know, kind of looking back to reflect and doing some reflection here, which is allowing you guys to overcome lots of fears and outdated beliefs and certain ways you would perceive things as well. And also been creating a newer version of who you are within your authentic, true selves, and also within y'all's new journeys within y'all's twin flame and spiritual awakenings, okay? So I do feel that this group is a more spiritual, advanced group. It's not that anybody's any better or anything like that, but I am going to just say that not every single one of you is going to relate to some of the messages due to you guys still learning more within y'all's awareness and how you guys perceive things. But the messages will still resonate with each individual within a certain type of way, if that makes sense, okay? So if you don't resonate to something, just leave what don't and let it go and take what does, alright? So starting off with the most recent past energy within your twin flame connection. Starting out, okay, it's going to be the strength and the straight card in reverse. Okay, so recently in y'all's past, I feel like y'all was not standing in y'all's true power and stepping up for yourselves, possibly, and not having like the bravery, the strength, or the courage. So ultimately, you know, this was happening between possibly the two. So you guys may have held back y'all's power within the connection, within standing y'all's ground in some kind of way where this judgment on yourself, causing this like low self-esteem or self-doubt or self-sabotage, okay, was the two of you guys' most recent passes energy, I feel. And then let's just see what the current energy is. Okay, so we have the Devil card. So I feel for some of you guys, you may have just recently thought of this, have been thinking of doing this, or, you know, within y'all's spiritual journeys and within y'all's ascensions, if you guys feel y'all are going through a spirit, like y'all's ascensions or ascending, then I feel like, you know, for some of you, you guys are breaking free from the things that's been holding you back, or the chains, basically, and kind of working on your, you know, letting go. I strongly feel within this, not in a sense, a type of control-ish, like, let's see, kind of like the need to be right, or kind of like having this, I feel, this perfectionism type of energy of having like a certain outcome, or the way something should have looked, or living to old beliefs that wasn't truly true, as an illusion within the way you guys were possibly brought up, or what you guys have kind of created within y'all's own illusions, if that makes sense. So I feel like you guys are going through a process of like purging this out and releasing any of the dark, negative and toxic energies or cycles that you guys have been carrying on, or karmic debt, and breaking yourselves free from this, okay? And you know, finally surrendering and letting go of this, okay? And learning that you guys cannot control an outcome of a situation, and knowing that the more you guys try to have this certain expectation, the more chaotic and backwards or down south it's going to go. More so than knowing you need to surrender to what is, let go of what was, go with the flow, and trust in the divine universe, having true faith, and you know, also physical healing, also. So you guys may be, you know, letting go of certain addictions. So that could be drugs, it can be porn, it can be gambling, sex, drinking, you know, shopping. It can be anything. If it's not serving you for your highest good, or negative in some kind of way, then it's not meant for you. okay? It's no longer serving you, and you guys are kind of being aware of this, okay? You guys currently, this week especially, are going to be going through this battle, okay, of trying to break free. And I do feel that you guys are also going to be doing like y'all's physical, spiritual cleansing, like, you know, eating better, becoming vegan, yoga, chakras, meditating, more within your physical body and healing and removing those toxins and truly connecting to your authentic inner souls and embracing your body more, okay, and really trying to focus on that and yourselves, okay? Y'all are disconnecting from y'all's connections here, y'all's twin flame journeys currently. You're just kind of like realizing that the more you guys are so fixated on like focusing on the connection so much and worrying or trying and fearing and then like flip-flopping. Also, you guys may be doing some like flip-flopping back and forth energy, and this is going to kind of confuse whatever it is you're trying to manifest, and it's going to take a longer process, okay? So next we have the Five of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, somebody this week is kind of coming out of like this I feel like my divine masculines are kind of coming out of this Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like the divine masculines possibly could have had this characteristic within themselves that they've been surrendering and releasing and working on within themselves, is, you know, feeling like you guys were, you know, viewed or perceived of them as somebody not good enough, or, you know, your expectations were too high for them. But this is something that they put in their minds. This is something that they feared. And, you know, you guys that are in a no contact connection currently, the divine masculine is realizing, and the reason why this happened is because they had to kind of and this can resonate and go with those that are in union but are emotionally and kind of physically currently disconnected, if that makes sense, okay? I do feel that this has been kind of like a long process. You know, this could have been 3 to 9 months to 2 to 3 years. It just depends on where you're at within your spiritual awakenings and your journey and ascension. But with the Five of Pentacles also, I feel like the divine masculines are kind of seeing that you are very independent, and that you don't need nobody to make you satisfied or happy or to love yourself. And this independency kind of, and you taking over your power again, may even be a bit intimidating, not only for them, but for any kind of relationship or connection you have altogether, and may also you to be in the process of cutting certain people out of y'all's lives. And I do also feel that the divine masculine has been in this disconnect. You know, they were so within their own mindset and mind frame, and didn't really kind of see what they had to appreciate. They couldn't see what was right in front of them, and kind of had to go through this little disconnect, separation, to see what it was like to not to have it, or what it would be like to not to have that, okay? And is finally trying to surrender and let go certain, you know, chains that need to be broken free from them as well, okay? All right, let's see. Week ahead, the sun. Oh my gosh, that is crazy, and it's upright. Okay, so you know, you going through this recently in the past, you guys this upcoming week, you're going to be glowing. You guys are going to be so enlightened, in alignment even. You guys are going to be repurified or going through a new harmony, you know, harmonized frequency of energy, positive energy, out in the sun more, out in nature more, getting grounded, secure, confident, repurified, and discovered, and in the discovering process of who you are authentically within your inner childlike selves again, and having like this youthful new energy, this new kind of playful energy, positive energy. Okay, so with the Devil card here, I feel that it's just clarifying a little bit more, digging in deep, the Six of Swords here. Okay, I am going to quickly read from my guidebook on the Six of Swords, just so we can get a little bit more in depth, because I don't want to say something wrong and it triggers somebody, or, you know, lead y'all on something this particular, because, you know, instantly I wanted to say, like, some kind of deception, deceiving, or manipulating, or definitely deception here, okay? And I feel like this may be on the Divine Masculine side, but we'll see what the guidebook says. Six of Swords. Alright, so it says transition, migration, letting go. Alright, see, so I'm glad I did read this, because evidently, maybe that's why I felt, you know, called and guided to read my book, because I was going to be wrong if I did take it in a more negative way. But I feel like this is you releasing those still deceiving yourself, and moving past these certain illusions, and not just moving past them, but realizing that nothing, everything is an illusion, right? Okay, and we co-create our thoughts, and we speak and manifest, like we manifest our thoughts and what we speak, okay? So this says, times change with the rise of the tide, and right now you are doing your best to stay afloat. Change is not always easy, but this is a necessary transition in your life. You are braving troubled waters to catch bigger fish in the sea. New and strange environments may leave you feeling adrift, especially without your core humans and the comfort of your home. Just know that you can always come home to yourself when you start to feel overwhelmed. Leaving home base allows you to grow and expand in unexpected ways. Opportunities were limited in the past, and you ventured off to new territory to better your future. New land means a new perspective. As environment shapes us into who we are, ride the waves. It's easier to go with the flow than to resist the pull. Exactly what I was saying, you guys. Wow. Okay, perfect. So we have the Five of Pentacles, and then now we have the Six of Pentacles. And when I say the Six of Pentacles in a twin flame or a love reading, that is definitely a spiritual connection, soulmate connection, twin flame connection, definitely of a higher spiritual connection, okay? And so with the Six of Pentacles here for the future, most likely future outcome for the week ahead here, the end result at the end of the week is giving and receiving, flow, prosperity. See, you're going to start seeing and receiving what you have been trying to manifest and break free from. It says giving and receiving are in divine balance, creating a harmonious flow. Generosity fills your soul as you realize sharing your wealth with others is much more fulfilling than keeping it for yourself. You may feel inclined to donate to charity, give back to your community, or loan money to a loved one. Trusting that you have more than enough to give, investing in another person or organization is also investing in your beliefs and the future you want to live in. Giving doesn't just pertain to money, though. You could also give your talents and time, which are equally appreciated. On the other end of the spectrum, you may be the one receiving financial support or another's gifts. It is all connected, and good karma is coming back to you. Embrace prosperity flowing in your life with grace and ease. See? Yes. Absolutely. Okay. And then Looky there. Oh my goodness, guys. And then the clarifying card. I didn't even see this one yet, you guys. The clarifying card for the judgment card that we had. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups. So this is the two of you overall, you know, having this emotionally satisfied, overflowing cup of emotional fulfillment, joy, happiness, peace, harmony within your home lives, those families, the two of you, those connection, those partner, those future, those children, those home. You know, this is coming, you guys, okay? And you just got to break free from these certain beliefs or values or systems you once went by or once believed in. Okay, you need to break free from them and gain awareness, you know, awaken, you know, see this for what it is. So that way this good fortune and this luck and abundance can come in this new cycle, this new beginning with the Wheel of Fortune here. Beautiful, guys. This is like so amazing. Beautiful. Reading. I'm going to say. Alright, and then we have the Fool card. Also, you guys. Which talks about new beginnings, new journeys within your spiritual awakenings and ascensions, okay? Okie dokie. So, moving on to some oracle cards. We have, I have to try to make this quick, you guys, because my battery is about to die. Alright, from the Mermaid's Angel Oracle cards, we have, what messages do you guys have, angels, from the Divine Universe? Positive light of love and positive energy, light. One more card. Okay. So we have let go of control issues. Oh my goodness, guys. I talked about this in the tarot card. It says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yes, I feel that this is what you guys are releasing and ending and surrendering to, is control issues, trying to control what the outcome of your life is going to be, and you know, surrendering to no longer having this control of trying to go against divine timing and will. And see, looky there, timing, worth waiting for, as I was talking about timing. This is why I love being able to do this stuff live and shuffling on camera. But it says, divine timing is at work in your love life. Ooh, that's just confirmation, you guys. Okay. Let's see here. And then the overall energy card at the bottom says, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. As I was saying, some of you are flip-flopping back and forth, which is kind of messing and delaying this. So, very soon, you guys. And, you know, if you make this decision and start putting in this effort of this energy and attracting this in, it's going to come in by the end of this week, you guys. I mean, absolutely. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to pull from the Whispers of Love Oracle cards to end this reading. And I have two tarot cards from the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck for the beginning of the extended read, as well as one Oracle card from the Power of Surrender Oracle cards that I will go ahead and reveal as a sneak peek. And those that wish to receive the rest of the extended reading, it's an extra $5 or a payment of $5 to be able to receive that, okay? Alright. So we have card number 39, which reduces to 12, which reduces to the number 3. 3 is a very great number to work with when manifesting. Okay, and it says be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Oh my gosh, you guys, feelings, emotions, cups, 10 of cups. Yeah, absolutely. This is, oh, I just got the chill bump, spirit chills, spirit chills. Beautiful reading, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Bottom of the deck, it says forgiveness. Card number 29. Wow. What a synchronicity kind of mirroring aspect there. Number 11. Spiritual awakening with the candle and flame. Twin flame. And it says forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yes, with the 5 of cups. 5 of pentacles, I mean. I feel like the 5 of cups energy, though, like you guys are staying in the past about something, in y'all's own feelings, being disappointed, holding resentment. You need to forgive and let go of this and release it. Okay? Alright, so let's see what, what their fantasies have been starting out, you guys, okay? So we have the 3 of cups, okay? So, what I feel for my twin flames out there is that your divine counterpart is definitely wanting to get more emotionally felt or feel, wants to give you a more emotional feeling. Let's just say that. So yeah, this is an 18 plus reading, you guys. So if you have children or anyone under 18, I do not advise this reading. So this is obviously, their sexual fantasy here with the 2 of you guys. And with it, it's going to be some kind of, they want to kind of celebrate with you something y'all celebrate. So this could be like an anniversary, engagement, or just go, spending more time together, or celebrating y'all's success within how far y'all have come within y'all's journey, and y'all's spiritual journeys, or y'all's experience, and also just that energy, that friendship energy as well, reconnecting. And doing some they definitely fantasize about you, and they definitely know that you guys, their thoughts and feelings is they know they're going to have to start emotionally being opened to doing this for you guys as well, if that's what they're wanting in return. And they see that you guys have possibly have cut them off from doing this, and doing what you guys need to do for yourself that's going to make you happy within your own human experience here on earth. Okay? And so next we have the 8 of Swords. So they are still kind of in this in their minds of you guys are just like, I feel like you guys are trying to manifest this in together at the same time, like the 2 of you are both doing this, but not really in a realistic kind of way, because I feel like the Divine Masculine is still in their minds. Their clarity is kind of fogged, and they are kind of going through the reflection of how they once perceived things, and also going through some outdated beliefs and things like that that's no longer serving them, that's been in front of their face the whole time, and it's kind of a little tore up that this is something that they kind of have to admit to and release and let go of within their egos, and also materialistic things and career, and exploring their own emotions here, okay? So from the Power of Surrender Oracle card for the extended reading, you guys, the sneak preview of it is surrender your need to always be right, okay? So this is what they are thinking. They're aware of this. They're becoming aware of it. And then also, this is what they feel towards you as well, vice versa. And it says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Alright, you guys. So that was you all, my twin flames out there. A collective love reading for the week ahead this week. I hope that these messages were helpful and beneficial within bringing support, guidance, clarity, and or confirmation for you guys. Please share to allow others the opportunity to receive these messages as well. If you enjoyed this video and liked it, please hit the big thumbs up button for me. And if you guys would, if you resonated, please leave your feedback or a review of how and why in the comments. And with that being said, I'm sending infinite blessings of light to you guys. And until again, bye. Hope you guys have a good rest of y'all's week. Peace out.